Good morning, everyone. Last time we talked about the introduction of an essay. Today it's time to move to the body paragraphs. What is the body of an essay? The body of an essay is made up of one or more body paragraphs. It is where the thesis statement is developed. This means that everything you will talk about in the body paragraphs must be related to the topic sentence of the body paragraph and to the thesis statement. In other words, every topic sentence is about one controlling idea in the thesis statement. That is to say, that the thesis statement is a statement which summarizes all the body paragraphs. Each body paragraph should start with a topic sentence that has a topic and a controlling idea. This topic sentence is followed by at least three main and minor supporting details. It may or may not have a concluding sentence. This means it's optional. As you all know that every body paragraph is similar to any paragraph that you always write by having a topic sentence which has a topic that is too general since it only names the subject of the paragraph without giving the readers any specific hints about the content of the paragraph, and a controlling idea which controls or limits the topic to a specific point. While reading your topic sentence, the reader will be able to know what your paragraph will be about from the controlling idea. Each topic sentence is followed by main or major supporting details and minor or sub-supporting details. These supporting details should be highly related to each other. Minor supporting details shouldn't always start with for example or for instance, because these aren't the only transition signals that are used at the beginning of minor supporting details. Sometimes they aren't necessary or they may be considered wrong to be used at the beginning of a minor detail. We should use what is called an anecdote example. This means we have to tell a short story about real people or events to capture the reader's attention and make them feel interested while reading our paragraphs. It may or may not have a concluding sentence. Your body paragraph may or may not include a concluding sentence since it is not obligatory or mandatory to be written. It's up to you to write it or not, and in both cases it's considered correct. Using proper transition signals to achieve coherence. Just as it is important to use transition signals to show the connection between ideas within a paragraph, it is also important to use them between paragraphs to show how one paragraph is related to another. They also help readers to shift from one idea to another smoothly. As you noticed here, that transition signals play an essential role in achieving coherence in our paragraphs. That's why it's important to use them to show the flow of ideas within a paragraph and also to reveal the relationship between the body paragraphs. In addition, readers will be helped to move from one idea to another without feeling confused, because while using these transition signals in their proper places, the reader will be able to know that the writer finishes his first point and now it's time to move to the second one, and so on, by using these convenient or suitable transition signals. Here we have a model paragraph. Let's read it and analyze it together. As you noticed, I indented at the beginning of this paragraph. Animals living in modern zoos enjoy several advantages. This is the topic sentence of this model paragraph, which includes a topic that is animals living in modern zoos and a controlling idea which is enjoy several advantages. The first advantage is that zoo animals are separated from their natural predators. The transition signal first is used to introduce the first main detail. For example, they are protected, so they live without the risk of being attacked. Here are used, for example, to introduce the first minor detail. But as I said before, that for example and for instance aren't the only transition signals that are used at the beginning of minor details. We have to use most of the time what is called anecdote examples. Another benefit is that someone feeds them regularly. The transition signal another is used to introduce the second main detail, and it also tells the readers that the writer finished with the first main point and now it's time to move to the second one by using this transition signal. For instance, they don't have to hunt for food. Also, they don't suffer times when food is hard to find. Here I used, for instance, to introduce the second minor detail. And as you noticed also here, we have two minor details that are highly related to the second main point. A third advantage of living in zoos is that veterinarians take care of animals. Here, the transition signal third introduces the final or last main point or main detail. They give animals regular checkups and sick animals get prompt medical attention. Here we have a compound sentence that is a minor detail which is highly related to the final major detail. As you notice here, I didn't write any concluding statement since, as I mentioned before, it is optional. Your assignment for next time is to do practice 3 on page 205 in the writing book and to write a body paragraph in which you elaborate on 3 advantages or benefits of online learning. Thank you for listening.